Hi, my name is Sophia and welcome to my college decision reaction video. I have been watching these videos for the past 4 years, so when I became a senior in high school, there was no doubt in my mind that I was gonna film one. I didn't know if I was gonna post it or not, but I feel like these videos provided me with so much comfort throughout the process, and just knowing that like everything is gonna work out in the end, that I thought that I would hopefully be able to provide that for somebody else. In terms of basic stats, I'm from the Bay Area and I went to a public school in the Bay Area that was decently competitive, but it wasn't like insanely cutthroat. I also applied test blind and generally like economics to most schools. If you're interested in like specific stats, I'd be happy to make a video on that. I did apply to a lot of schools. I think I applied to like 22 in total, and the schools that I applied to were
UT Austin, UNC Chapel Hill, UMich, USC, Northeastern, IU, UW Seattle, UCI, UCSD, UCSB, UC Davis, UC Berkeley, UCLA, UCR, SDSU, Cal Poly, sjsu, University of Toronto in Canada, George Washington University, NYU, University of Notre Dame, and Boston University.
And it was definitely difficult at the time, but if I could go back, I would apply to the same amount of schools because I just feel like I had my eggs in like so many different baskets and I didn't feel limited at the end of the entire process. I forgot to mention this, but in a lot of these clips, I'm like whispering super quietly, so try and keep your volume up. It's just because like I preferred to open decisions on my own, and so nobody in my house knew that I was opening these decisions, so when I was narrating what I was doing on my computer, I didn't want people to hear. I will also be popping in periodically to kind of like update on specific decisions that I didn't film for some reason, like they just came in my email or like my camera didn't save them or something like that. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, we're starting off the video in the airport, but I can testers. Oh, yay! I hadn't gotten in anywhere, but I haven't even made my portal. So they just emailed it to me.
No, I already accepted it. Where is it? There's a web page. We just went to. Okay, I'll just pull it up for the
Okay, I'm just trying to keep this periodic, but on January 23rd, 2025, at 3:10 p.m., I got an email from Indiana University. I was in my AP Psych class, and so I didn't have my phone, but I had heard so many other people had got in like literally weeks before, and so I was just like super scared. And then I opened it and I got in, and I was super happy. So yeah, this was one of the firsts. Okay, I'm in the school parking lot with the flattest hair ever. Michigan just came out, EA, and I'm gonna pee myself. I have an off, so it's like lunch for everyone else now, so they can low-key see me talking to myself in the car. But I feel like it just looks like you're on a phone call, right? Anyways, I got it in Apes. My friends got deferred, and that is okay. At least it's not a rejection, so we are gonna log in and see. Okay, yeah, we got deferred. Oh, your application decision has been postponed. Yeah, so that pretty much just means I think that it's a deferral and they probably haven't looked at my application. Okay guys, excuse how crazy I look, but it's about an hour after Michigan decisions came out on the same day, Friday, January 23rd. Excuse my bed. Sorry, it's not made. But UNC decisions just came out. UNC has not accepted someone from my school in like the past 5 years. So I'm low-key praying for deferral. But if I get rejected, okay. Whatever is meant to happen is gonna happen, you know? Okay. Rejected. Hello guys, it is February 7th and I'm checking UT Austin. I have no hope at all. My friend that was like really UT Austin geared got rejected, and then my other friend got rejected. And I also like just would rather not live in Texas, so I don't really care, to be honest. Obviously it would be insane and I would go if I got in, but I'm okay if I don't get it. I'm signing in. I don't. Rejected. Fine by me. Okay, I'm realizing now how many schools I forgot to film, but on February 12th, 2025, I got an email from Northeastern while I was at work, and I opened it because I was just like really scared, and I got in for their business program. Okay, I'm in the preschool. This is the first. I got into business economics. That's pretty good, I think. Okay, going back to clips that I forgot to film, on March 5th, 2025, I got an email from SDSU, so I got my like admission decision immediately, and that's why I wasn't able to film it, but I applied for business administration and I got it. I just got an email from UCSD that there's been an update. I actually feel sick. Waitlisted. See, Irvine, I just shed a couple tears for UCSD. I'm low-key not ready. Rejected. Okay, I'm in the car right now editing, and I realized that I missed a clip. So on May 18th, 2025, after I had just gone through a super rough weekend contemplating if I was even going to go to college, that's how like terrified I was, I got an email from UCSB. I literally recorded this on Snapchat, but it did not save for some reason. So it was very impulsive. I woke up from a nap and I like saw texts about it, I think. So then I opened my computer and I checked, and I got into UCSB, and I was genuinely so happy because that was one of the school's campuses that like I really liked, because filming this and editing this video has made me realize how much I talk with my hands. But I really like the school. I really like the campus. Like I knew that there wasn't like that much academic prestige surrounding the school, but like I didn't care. I really liked the school, and so that just kind of like helped lift my spirits, and I got in for the pre-economics major. Okay, I just woke up from a nap. I have really low storage, so I have to make this quick. It's Thursday, March 20th at 2:33, and I'm opening GW, and I'm opening it right now. I got in. Hey, that was so scary because it didn't start with congratulations. Oh my god, and I got a scholarship. Okay, I'm getting ready for an iftar party, but it's Friday, March 21st at 5:53 p.m. and UCLA apparently came out. Rejection is rejection. Everything will be okay. Oh, I'm actually dumb because I don't know how to input my birthday right. Waitlisted. I'm so happy. Wait, I'm actually so happy. Yeah. I'm gonna go tell my mom. Okay, it is Wednesday, March 26th at 1:48 p.m. and apparently NYU came out like half an hour ago, so I don't know what to expect, but if it's best for me, I'm praying that I get it. So whatever's best for me will happen. Rejection is rejection. Let's go. Waitlist. God. Why am I waitlisted everywhere? Okay, it is March 26th at 5:43 really expensive anyways, so I don't really care. Okay, it is March 27th at 3:50, and apparently Berkeley came out. So we're just gonna check it and see. Oh, I got it. Okay, and then on March 27th, 2025, after most of the Cal states came out, I got an email from Cal Poly SLO saying that my admission decision had been updated. And at this point, I had heard about how like they released decisions in like tiers of like acceptance, waitlist, and rejection. So I was lucky expecting a rejection, and then this was like the day or like the night that I got into Berkeley, or the day after. So I was like okay with rejection, and then I opened it and I was rejected, and I was like, wow. But also like it makes sense because it's an impacted major of business administration. But yeah. I just got an email from U of T, and I'm really scared now that they mainly release rejections now. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, I got it. Yeah, I thought I got rejected. It's so late. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but I'm wearing the merch at the school that I'm likely gonna go to. And so I have to film from this not so flattering angle. But on May 15th, 2025, my appeal to USC was approved. If you ask me, why did you appeal? I think it was just like an ego thing where I was like, let me just see. Like, let me just see if I can get it. You know what I mean? And so I like wrote an appeal and I just submitted it, and I was like, I forgot about it, to be completely honest. And then I got in. So I still haven't decided what I'm gonna do. That is the update. Okay guys, it is now the end of July, and I'm just getting to compiling all these videos, but I wanted to give a quick summary of everywhere I ended up getting into because I wasn't able to film the clips of getting off certain wait lists. So these are the acceptance, the wait lists that will likely not move, and the rejections that I got. In general, the advice that I'd give to future seniors is just to focus on yourself throughout this process, and even though it's so cliche, know that everything happens for a reason and you are gonna end up where you're meant to be. I feel like a lot of this process became more negative for me because I was comparing myself with others, and if I just focused on myself more, I think it would have been a more positive experience for me. So just know that the whole process is extremely nuanced, and the way that they're evaluating you is so nuanced that like it isn't personal, and you will end up at the school that's best for you. In terms of advice for people in high school in general, I would say just try and get involved in your community as much as possible and make an impact, because it's gonna make the application process so much easier for you. Obviously, it's just like a good thing to do, but it will make it so much more natural, and you'll be able to showcase your complete self in your application if you're actively contributing to the community around you, and you're able to kind of like cite that as evidence for like who you are as a person. If you have any questions about my application or like the specific majors that I applied to at different schools, even though it was generally economics, please leave a comment down below. And if you're interested in seeing a stats video, I'd be more than happy to make one. Okay, I almost forgot to include this, but in terms of where I'll be going, I'll be headed to UC Berkeley in the fall to study political economy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.